It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Before the tip-off, hey Dave.
Well, Kevin, one of the great stories is Julian.
Yep, he's big enough to handle it. His performance speaks loudly. Thank you, D.A. For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
So the New York starting five. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Derrick Rose is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Robinson in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Memphis, Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Bane in at the two spot. Right wing, this one for three. Up again, and the second chance effort by Jackson.
To be aware, that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Barrett from 12 feet out. It doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. This their first look at this year's New York squad. Brooks the pass to Morant. With the drive. And finished off by Morant.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
And it's Rose with the ball for New York. 4-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Fournier the bounce pass. Lets it go from 11. Randall no good.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all. Still very much a high percentage look.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Steven Adams, and you know the story, Brent, comes from world-class athletes from New Zealand.
He has carved out an incredible career in the NBA, continues to be one of those guys that teammates love with the spirit he brings to the game, and just comes from a family of incredible athletic crowds.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant
for Derrick Rose.
Great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Basket for Barrett, and it's Bergson for Fournier. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Morant against Walker. Out to the right wing. Bane will not go. This is off the front iron.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And here's Burks. 9-point game his last outing. 2 minutes remaining. A three ball. 2 minutes. Walker's shot is off.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And there's the drive. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Morant dishes to Clark. Yep, that one goes in there.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good in that spot.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Tillman, he's checked in for Jackson. Williams comes in for Bane. And Jones subbed in for Ja Morant. And a switch here also for New York. Robinson's checked in for Randall. Robinson finds Walker. And here we go. Moving it up. Finish off the break. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
And it's been about their defense offense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
On top of all that, they've done a good job of making life difficult for the opposing shooters. They've had hands up and have contested a lot of shots. Look at the blocks.
And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on an 18-4 run. Jones, no luck. Knicks trailed by 14. Tries from 10. And Reddish, the bucket on the assist by Walker.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Melton drills it from outside.
Their play on both ends.
He is indeed that effort and grittiness, something we've seen from Thibodeau's teams over the years.
And Knicks fans recognize that brand of basketball. You think back to the years with Ewing and Oakley in the middle. It fits in the Big Apple.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
DeAnthony Melton out there with Tyus Jones. And there's Anderson. Then it's Williams. And it's Tillman in at the 5. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now the pass to Melton. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 13. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. The shot by Reddish, no good.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Jones in the post, guarded by Walker. Anderson kicks to Williams. 6 to shoot. Back to Anderson. Burks with the steal. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And with the rise of guards like Steph Curry and Trae Young, seems like the little guys are really making their mark in the NBA.
They're starting to affect Kevin the way that really management is looking at building out their team. They're trying to find wings that are equipped with defensive ability, but willingness to shoot the 3-ball, get one to go, get back on track.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. And a new group in for the Knicks. Julius Randle's chip.
Oh, that's nuts. Randle getting up there, turning a little bit, and putting on a bit of a show here.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And the slam.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Randle. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Randle's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Randle does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
Pass to Bain. There's the triple. Drops in the tray. Bain's got 6.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Morant against Noel. And stolen by Fournier. No one near Randle as he lets it go. No good on the 3. Memphis leading by 14. Brooks, the best to Morant. Takes it inside.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. Knicks trailed by 16. Here's Rose. And Bain pulls it down. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Clark. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Brooks with no one around. Memphis with a three.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Clark finds Morant. Into the lane. And finished by Morant.
Focus there from Morant. He just takes them all on and stays locked in on the basket.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Knicks. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Randall. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Randall's got 6 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
This is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. New York, looking at who they've got. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. Back to Rose. Randall from outside. Brooks grabs the board.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Rose. Kicked away. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Morant. Drives to the hoop. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's the paint. You just keep going.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Walker's checked in. Anderson with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Morant drives in. And then Morant.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release. A bit of an adjustment on the layup. Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Now here's Fournier. He's tightly guarded. Robinson kicks to Walker. And the Knicks miss again.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection. The production, it's not points and rebounds and all that kind of stuff. It's just consistent effort for him, and the numbers will come.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Jones the pass to Melton. Down low, here's Clark. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Clark's got 5 now.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The Knicks have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Robinson dishes to Walker, trying to end the drought, and that's 2 points on the layup.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
For Memphis, they've gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Here's Williams. Robinson with the block, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Nerlens Noel checks in for Robinson.
Nerlens Noel.
Melton finds Jones. Back to Melton. Clock at 6. And that time before dropping in. Melton's got his second bucket of the game to go. And here's Walker outside. 6 the triple.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Jones the pass to Melton. He takes it in for 3. Williams. It's rebounded by New York. 1:03 left in the third quarter of the game. Kept alive. And there it is for him.
Well, the hustle from RJ on the offensive end was tremendous.
Outside Williams. And there's the pass to Melton. To the paint. Here's Clark. Burks pulls it in. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. And it's Barrett penetrating. And the layup's good off the glass.
When RJ can play where he's mixing up speeds, but is also in control of himself, this is the kind of stuff you get from him.
Making the most of the screen. That's good stuff.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Walker. Tillman grabs the miss. Clark against Barrett. Melton kicks to Jones. Over Barrett. No dice from 9 feet out. John Moran.
Put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Jones is out there with Culver. Then there's Anderson, and it's Conchar in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Out left to the wing. Back to quickly. Gibson up top. He's covered by Anderson. Gibson passes to Burks. And Jones over to help. Lets it go from deep. Tillman grabs the miss. Tillman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now Jones. Anderson outside. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Pass to Conchar. The 3.
For this team, we'll see if it can ignite them.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Adams checked in, and a switcher also for New York. Fournier is checked in. Now, here's Culver. Pass to Conchar. Over quickly. They get the rebound.
Steven Adams is a wrecking ball down there with his size and strength on the offensive glass.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now, here's quickly. Tight defense on him.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Conshon, good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
The Knicks have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Toppin dishes to Gibson. Passes it to Quickly. And they'll get another chance. Back to Gibson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Working on the inside, Taj Gibson goes to it. Tremendous at imposing his will down there.
The pass to Jones. Brent is someone with on-court and front office experience. Just how valuable is a good relationship, do you think, between the players and a team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court. Think about things in your life that influence.
This wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was.
For John Morant.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Pass to Conshon. And again, Memphis, no good.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Passes to Quickly. 41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Toppin, and Toppin throws it down.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Quickly keeps it alive. The rebound by Anderson. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win. Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Floats one, and it's Quickly missing. From deep. And no good. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This game came out in